I was glad that April was there, asking how Mr. Story's doing. And Mrs. Story filled her in, and then I filled him in. But our church moved the cantata into January, and a lot of people are out, and we're going back to square one. And I mentioned gradually all the stores are going to look like airports and Amazon. And she goes, I hope not. And I said, it's getting that way. And I let him know that Tommy's older brother and Tommy got new cars. And I told him the make and model. And she said, oh, okay. And I said, have a Merry Christmas. She said, you too. She's a Christian. She likes to keep up with what other people are doing. She's real friendly. She used to work at the Chesapeake one, but now she works in the Portsmouth one. Portsmouth Walmart. It's closer to where she lives, so it's no brainer. We got back in time to see I'm in working on here. Two people walking up the plank thing, like that guy there, and then there was another guy on the other one. Oh, there he is. And another guy was sawing, circular saw, and then he did a karate chop. Hey, yeah! And then tossed the board to the other guy. It missed, and then he tossed it again, and a good catch. The guy caught it. Think about Jim Henson and Frank Oz, Miss Piggy. Hey-ya! Karate chop. This is the fourth two-story house. Then they'll work on the fifth one right there. That's the fifth one right there. That's the fourth one right there. And the fifth one will be right there. And gradually they'll put the shingles on it, and the siding on it, and the electricity and everything, and make all the houses ready for sale. See, they're putting a awning on. It takes math and knowledge. All science goes back to God, because of DOD. Gary Paget mentioned it. Now he's a pastor now, and Pastor Coles mentioned it. Pastor Dallas Angley and Pastor Ward Mac Palmer, and now Pastor Mike Hatcher mentioned that all resource materials goes back to the Creator, God, capital G-O-D. Jesus Christ, the Lord Savior God. Jesus says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. I am my Father of one. Just like an egg, that God created a chicken and it laid an egg to get an example. You have the shell, you have the egg whites, you have the egg yolks. All three make up one egg. Well, you get the idea. Spivvy. See, it unloaded with hydraulics, and then it reloaded the one that was full. See, that's all the stuff that they put in there, extra wood and whatnot in there. And then when it gets full, they call up the spivvy truck to unload the new empty one, and then they load the full one up, and they lower it down with hydraulics, and they take off. Copperfield and him had the right idea with hydraulics for illusions. Even lighter than air uses hydraulics. The dentist had those kind of chairs first. Every time I see that, even the eye doctor too, I said, oh, you're doing the levitation. That's what they use for levitations. Hydraulics and air, lighter than air.